there, people of the grid. Micro here, and today I'm going to show you something really simple, which is how to create a virtual meeting that you can invite a bunch of people to attend and to join you and share some information with them. So we're going to be using Google Meet to accomplish this and our calendar in Google. So the first thing we need to do is head over to google.com. Now, you got some flexibility. You can go to google.com or you can go to google.ca. Doesn't matter. You pick one and get there. You might be already signed in. So what I'll get you to do is I'll just get you to sign out so you can follow along with me. You'll get this blue sign in box. If you're signed in, just click on the little circle here and say sign out of all Google accounts, and then you'll be able to sign in. And when you're signing in, it'll ask you, who are you? So you're going to enter your ID and you're going to enter your password as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And once you've done that, you can click on next and it'll sign you in to your landing page on Google. Now, once you're signed in, you'll see your circle here with your login showing that you are signed into Google. And the box right beside that is your Google Apps. If you click on that, what it'll show you is all of the different things and services that you can access from Google Cloud. Here's the one we're going to be working with today, Calendar. Now, yours may not appear like this, so you might have to search for Calendar. These can be moved around, by the way, so you can organize them any way you like. I'm going to click on Calendar, and it's going to take me into my account's Google Calendar. Now, if I want to schedule a meeting, let's say for tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to use my mouse and I'm just going to drag. Let's say I need a 2-hour meeting. It's going to be Mike's afternoon budget meeting. So you enter your description of the meeting, and the first way we're going to create it is we're just going to start inviting people that we want to come to the meeting. So as soon as I start adding guests, I'm going to add myself and only myself. So you can do it that way. Or if you don't want to type them all in, what you could do is switch to a text editor and you can copy all of the email addresses that you've got listed out and then come back to the Google in your browser and just paste. They're just comma separated. So email address, comma, next email address, comma. So if you got 20 people that you want to invite, this is the easy way to do that. Once you've done that, that's all you need to do. You just say save, and Google will offer to send invitation emails to calendar guests. So it'd say, yeah, please send those emails over. Google, some guests are from outside your organization. Don't worry about that. We're going to invite them anyway. Invite all guests. Done. I've got my meeting scheduled. Everybody has that meeting invited in their email. All they need to do tomorrow at 1 p.m. is click on the link and they'll be brought into the meeting. Now, if they're from outside of this organization, you'll be sitting in a lobby area and you'll have to admit the guests. So you'll have to remember to admit them, admit them, admit them. If they're a part of your organization, they'll just slide right in automatically. That's it. That's the easy way to create a Google Calendar event. That's method one. So now what I'm going to do is take you over to method number 2. All right, here we are. We're going to go for method number 2, and I'm going to take you through that whole process one more time. So again, you're going to go to, this time let's go to google.ca, just to show you that it really doesn't make a difference. I'm over here. I'm going to say sign in and say, who are you? This is me. What's your password? I'm going to enter my password. And I'm going to click on next. Now it's going to take me again to that same Google landing page. And same thing, I've got my ID that I'm signed in with. I click on my Google Apps. It's all laid out the same way because it remembers me and remembers that I like it set up this way. I click on the calendar, and now we're going to set up a calendar that we're going to do the inviting later. So let's do this one for Friday. It'll be at 10 a.m. and we'll call this our Friday weekly wrap-up. That's it. But I do want to make it a online Google Meet video conferencing meeting. So I'm just going to say add Google Meet video conferencing. That's all I have to do. And then I just say copy conference info. Once you've done that, you've got this link right here, which is the Google Meet meeting. So I'm just going to say save. And now I can go over, I'll go over to my notes editor and there's our information. I'm just going to paste that I copied out of Google. So all of this information is from that single Google Meets meeting that we created for Friday. You can see that it's meetgoogle.com. It ends with WHR-HOS. WHR-HOS. When we look at our text here, there it is, WHR-HOS. So that's the link that people will have to link or click on, and they'll be able to join the meeting. Now, we haven't emailed it out to them yet. Remember, Google did it for us in the previous version. In this version, I have to copy this, and so we'll just say copy, and then I would go over to my email client, and I would say, to all of the people that I want to invite to the meeting, and say, please join my meeting on Friday. Here's the information, and I would paste this information into that email. So that's the second way to do it. I prefer the first way because it's simple. You just create an event in the calendar and start inviting people, and you can paste in all of their names. Google takes care of emailing them and notifying them. It actually uses my Google Gmail to do that, so it's a nice convenient way. But if you've got a different mail system that you want to use, or want to pass this information to, let's say, an executive assistant or somebody that's going to do this work for you, you would share this meeting information with them. So hopefully that clears up just how easy it is to consume some simple cloud services from Google. This one just covers off how to create an event in a calendar, send out a meeting. So I encourage you to test this out with your Google IDs. What you should do maybe is log in, set up a couple of meetings, invite a friend, invite a family member, and then have them join in and test. And that way you'll kind of get a feel for what it's like to set up the meetings. And there's a whole bunch of things you can do once you're in there. But that's it for today. Hope you like that. Miker out.